It's Scuba King. It's Scuba King. It's Scuba King.
It's the Scuba King Show.
It's Scuba King. It's Scuba King. It's Scuba King.
It's the Scuba King Show.
It's Scuba King. It's Scuba King. It's Scuba King.
It's the Scuba King Show.
It's Scuba King. It's Scuba King. It's Scuba King.
It's the Scuba King Show.
What's up, everybody? Facebook. What up, everybody? To my show, Scuba King. Man, it's been a while since I've been on, but you know, I've been going through a lot, trying to make a lot of stuff happen, man. You know how it is. Anyway, man, Diddy. Man, Diddy is in the news. Diddy sued by 4 more men, claiming he sexually assaulted them. Man, Diddy, man, he, you know, for a while it had calmed down. You know, it was very little talk about Diddy, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like they back on him, you know. I mean, he finally went to jail, you know, and, you know, it says the plaintiffs are represented by the same lawyers who is handling over 120 civil lawsuits against Diddy. Wow, man, 120 civil lawsuits. Man, how in, y'all tell me if y'all viewing or listening, how do you think Diddy gonna get off this, man? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a lot of lawsuits against my boy. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know, I don't even think R. Kelly had that many lawsuits against him. You know what I mean? I don't think R. Kelly had that many, you know, but I don't know what to say. Y'all tell me if y'all listening, man. Tell me what y'all think about this whole Diddy thing, man. Do you think he gonna get off, man? Cause as far as I'm concerned, I don't think he did it, man. I think, to me, it just sounds like a lot of people trying to get paid, you know, trying to make money, you know, suing Diddy, you know, they after that dollar bill. That's what I think it is. Cause come on, man, men suing them now. You got men suing them now. I mean, come on, man. Is this real? You know, it don't even sound real. It sound made up to me. You know, because, you know, I understand, you know, women maybe, you know, but now you got all these men, you know, it's just unbelievable, bruh. Unbelievable, you know, but I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, man, Diddy, I think he innocent, you know, and it's always innocent until proven guilty. I think, you know, these people saw a way that I think it's some big conspiracy. I really do. I think it's a big conspiracy. You know, I believe that Diddy is an innocent person, you know, that got caught up. And now, you know, he's stuck in a situation he can't get out of. You know what I mean? But to me, I just believe he innocent. And you know, they ain't proven anything. You know, when they raided his house, they came out with nothing. You know what I mean? When they raided Diddy's house, they didn't. From what I heard, they didn't find anything. You know, and they owe him apology for tearing up his house. Because I'm pretty sure that, you know, they kicked in the doors, you know, and tore up his door. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they ripped off his hinges or something. You know how the police is, man. You know, when they do things, it's like they just trying to get, you know, get what they can get. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I think Diddy is caught up in the middle of something. He probably don't even understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He probably even don't understand because all of this stuff just coming out, just hitting him. You know, it's a lot of people that was at his parties, man. And, you know, a lot of people could get in trouble, you know, if there was any problem, which I believe there was nothing. You know, I believe there was no problem at all at Diddy's house. But this whole lawsuit thing, man, is just a bunch of BS. To me, I believe he's innocent, and nobody can tell me different because, as far as I'm concerned, I think it's a clout thing, clout chasing. You know what I mean? They clout chasing, but it goes to saying the allegations against Diddy continue to grow. It says by the day. 4 different, I don't know. It goes so for different men. Wait, 4 different men are now accusing him of sexual assault. As reported by TMZ, there are more individuals who say they suffered at the hands of the entertainer. So these men are saying they suffered at the hand of the entertainer. The first John Doe says he used to work at the Echo Clothing in 2008 during a visit to Macy's flagship location in Manhattan. Okay. It's going to say he bumped into Diddy and 3 of his bodyguards in the stock room. Okay. He said the missing you rapper allegedly had him pistol whipped while on the ground. He says Diddy then told him suck his at the Echo store and proceed to orally rape him. Come on. Man, y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Do that even sound... Come on, man. That sound crazy, bruh. This man is saying Diddy raped him in a store, in the back room. Come on, man. I mean, Diddy, he could have he could get any girl he want with money. He could have went and paid for some trim. If he wanted a man, he could have went and paid for a man. He probably paid that dude. Come on, man. That sound crazy than a mud. That Diddy would even do something like that. If it don't fit, it must have quit. And I'm going to tell you the truth. That don't fit. That sound crazy. Y'all tell me. I want to know what the people think out there, because this whole Diddy thing is crazy to me. And I feel like he's being blackballed. I feel like Diddy's being blackballed, man. Because did you hear this story? The story that I just read you is ridiculous. Okay, and then another man said he was he was contracted to work Diddy's 2006 white party. The plaintiff believed he consumed a laced beverage while at the event. Later on, he says Diddy forced him into a van. Man. And then the plaintiff goes to saying he forced him into a van. This plaintiff claimed that the assault left him semen leaking. The assault left... What? The plaintiff claimed that the assault left him with semen leaking out of his anal? Come on, man. Dude, come on, guys. Y'all hear this. This is what these people are saying that Diddy did. Never went to the police about. Another identified male shared a similar story, but with his incident happening in 2011. This man says he drank a beverage and a man after and soon after became disoriented. He says he then woke up in a bedroom with different men. Oh man, this is crazy. I can't even read this. Man, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. The stories that I was covering before of Diddy when they was looking for him and everything. Okay, yeah, he running hiding, but now they got him, and these new stories of new lawsuits of people coming out talking about men talking about they got raped by him. Come on, man. And then last man says he attended a white ape when he was only 16 years old. He alleged he took a photograph with Diddy, but the entrepreneur took an interest in the young man and asked to speak to him privately. This plaintiff maintained Diddy expressed that the youngster had the right look for a career in music and then asked him to drop his pants so he can. Why? Oh man, I can't even read it. It's unbelievable what they're saying about Diddy. This is just pure D crazy. Diddy is basically being accused of having sex with men. In some ways, I just can't believe it. The one dude said when he got done, he left semen running out his ass. I mean, his butt, excuse me. Left him in the car. Now, here's the problem. He forced him in what car? His car? Because he said Diddy forced him in a car. And when he was all over and said, because he was drugged, Diddy left and semen was coming out his butt. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I've heard it all, y'all. You know, Diddy is getting the worst of it. Hey, those of y'all that's out there listening, my YouTube viewers, everybody, man, this is deep. And that's why I hadn't did a show in a while, but they've been talking about Diddy, and Diddy been in the news big time, man. So I had to jump on and chop it up with y'all about it. I want to know what y'all think. Leave me a message. Let me know what you think. And, you know, it's very interesting. It is very, very, very interesting. You know, and I just so hate that Diddy going through this type of stuff. But y'all tell me, do you think this is true? Do you think these men are telling the truth? These four more men claiming he sexually assaulted them. Because none of it sound real. And why didn't they go to the police? He said Diddy left him when he woke up, semen was coming out of his butt. Right there, he could have called semen. He had evidence right there. DNA right there. Any normal person knows that. Okay? Any normal person know that semen gives the DNA. He could have checked blood. That story is the most craziest story I've heard, and I know it's a lie. Diddy's gonna win, man. I'm for Diddy. I think this is an innocent one. Now R. Kelly, I can't call it because the stories didn't sound so crazy. Okay? But these stories sound outrageous, made up, nutty, because anybody in right mind, when that happened, you could go right to the police, get the evidence, boom, boom, especially men. A man can't tell me he you know, some women, I don't want to get my body, I don't want to go and do. Come on, bruh. A man do this to you in public, you ain't gonna go to get that semen, man, come on. Because you want to find them. You know, I know any man in their right mind want to find them and handle them. You know what I mean? I go to a party and get drugged by Diddy, and he get me in that. Come on, bruh. I'm going to have to find him. And I know I'm not the only one that thinks this, man. They, you know, a man go to Diddy party, get raped. He gonna have to find. This ain't jail. You know, this ain't jail. He's not locked in jail. You know, he woke up. He could have went and looked for Diddy. Could have got all the evidence, took it to court. You know what I mean? It's just so much. It's so many holes in these stories. You know, so many holes in these stories. Like another man says he was contacting Diddy. He bumped like the one he bumped into Diddy. If Diddy got these bodyguards around him, How did you bump into him? You know what I mean? How you couldn't have bumped into him. His bodyguard ain't gonna let you get close to him. It just don't fit. It don't fit. These stories do not fit. They sound like a joke. You know, and hey, if it is, you know, much respect to Diddy, because I'm gonna tell you, Diddy could use a lot of this and sell his brand, man. All it's gonna do is blow up his brand, you know. So it really ain't a big deal that they doing it to him like this, because I think they screwing him bad, but he could capitalize on it and just, you know, do what he do. Anyway, man, y'all tell me what y'all think about the Diddy thing. I can't see comments right now because I'm not in the Facebook and all that, but y'all tell me what y'all think about the whole Diddy thing. I would like to know y'all comment out there. You know what I mean? Those of y'all that's viewing and listening, I would love to know your comments, because your comments is important. You know what I mean? The world. We need to know what the world thinks. I feel like Diddy is a innocent man. I feel like he's being picked on and chosen out. You know, he's being, you know, pointed at, whatever you want to call it. I feel like he's an innocent man. Y'all tell me what y'all think out there. You know, I would love to know everybody's thought. Shout out to all my peoples that support me and everything, man. Appreciate y'all viewing and supporting and checking out the show. Be sure to like on YouTube, follow, you know, do what you do. Like I say, I do not see comments. I do not see anything. I am not in none of that right now. I am just live streaming. If you leave a comment, I will get it the next day. You know what I mean? When I view it or when I get it off the air. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Do you feel like Diddy is being, you know, targeted? You know what I'm saying? Because in my heart, I feel like he is. I really believe that my boy is being targeted. And, hey, it happens to the best, but it always happened to the man with the money. You know, y'all notice that? Diddy got money. You know, Diddy got money. And he's you know, he's being pointed at. And to me, I just think they need to just give him a chance. Give him a chance, you know, to explain himself. You know what I mean? When he go to court, he'll be able to explain himself, and then everything will be cool. He got his lawyers. Long as they look at all the evidence, because it's evidence. You know, pay attention to the evidence, man. Because if Diddy did it, you will see it. You know, the evidence will point to it. Right now, to me, the evidence ain't pointing to nothing but bull on my man. You know what I mean? That's what it's pointing right now, because to me, like I say, I think he innocent. You know, and let's go ahead and get on this next story. Cause eventually y'all realize, you know, he an innocent man, you know what I mean? Straight up. So I don't wanna see, you got people out there who get mad. Oh man, I think Diddy ain't innocent, man. You know, look, I ain't got time to argue. I just think, you know, that he's getting targeted. You know what I mean? Period. Anyway, with the next story, man, we got Phoenix police officer shot deaf black man with cerebral palsy. Wow, man. And I'm looking at it right here. This is hey man, this is what I call brutality. You know, let's look at what they're saying about it, y'all. Check it out right here. What I'm seeing is terrible. I can't believe my eyes, you know. But y'all check it out right here.
Where a disabled black man who's deaf and has cerebral palsy is now facing charges of felony assault and resisting arrest after he was repeatedly punched and tasered by police officers. The incident is actually caught on both surveillance video and police body cam. We want to warn you, this definitely is upsetting to see. The video actually shows the moment Tyron McAlpin was punched 10 times and tasered 4 times by officers. Those officers say that they were investigating an assault at a nearby Circle K, and McAlpin fit the description of that suspect. They also say they became combative and he tried to run when they approached him. His lawyer says the video shows otherwise. His arrest comes just months after a scathing report by the Department of Justice alleging a series of civil rights violations by that city's police department. Our Alex Stone has all the latest developments. Alex, I mean, McAlpin is deaf. He has cerebral palsy. Why is he the one facing criminal charges here?
Well, and you're right, Kara. It is tough to watch that video. You see police come up and they immediately come out and order him down to the ground. He does not do what they say in that instant, and they begin punching him 10 times in the head, tasering him 4 times during this, yelling, "Get your hands behind your back." And his attorney says he didn't know what was going on. Now, police and their union, they're saying, if there is a police car that comes up, that they are in uniform, that you should know what to do. And they say he didn't do it, and that's why he's being charged.
So the department is standing by the officers' actions, saying they had been under immediate attack by someone who was alleged to have committed a crime, and that their officers have the right to defend themselves. But this also comes as the Department of Justice has said that the Phoenix Police Department needs federal oversight. So put this into perspective for us, Alex.
Yeah, so the union is the one really coming to protect the officers at this point, saying that he took a fighting stance, that he bit them, that he was coming after them, and that they had to protect themselves in that moment, that they didn't know he was deaf, that they were giving the orders. He was not responding to the orders, and they had to act according to the union, the way that they are trained to do. But the DOJ put out a report earlier this summer saying that Phoenix police, they have a history of excessive force, of racial bias, violating the rights of people with disabilities. His attorney is saying this checks all of those boxes. This is all of that. But again, police are saying they had to respond in the way they're trained to do, that he wasn't reacting and that they had to do it.
Well, we'll definitely follow the investigation along with you. Alex Stone, appreciate it so much. Thank you.
From ABC News.
Interesting. Very, very interesting, y'all. So, my whole thing is this. That was crazy. And then you see how the law is sticking by the law, and that's how it is, man. To me, I feel like, why didn't they call for help? Get the person some help. You could tell, obviously, that people have problems. I mean, it's obvious. It's not like, this man, you couldn't tell. It's obvious, man. When that one lady got shot in her house, it was obvious that she had problems. It was so obvious, man. I mean, and when you see that, the cops have an option to walk away. I don't think the guy just went crazy because he just wanted to go crazy on these guys. He have a problem. You get him, held him down, pin him down. But while they pin him down, they trying to beat him up. And I know a lot of situations, you got to use that force, but sometimes, let it go. Catch them on another day. See, that's another thing. The cop got these people addresses. They can send it to a detective instead of going and they see this guy gonna get violent. Okay, cut it short. Get his address. Whoop de whoop. Cop write the ticket. Send it to his address. Detective come. SWAT handle it. I just think it's a easier way to handle certain situations. But anyway, that was deep. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that, man. Leave a comment. Hit me on YouTube. You know what I mean? Leave a comment on my YouTube, Scuba Kane. Leave a comment on my Facebook. Support your boy. Like, follow on YouTube. You know what I mean? Show some love. Anyway, Next story right here. A 12-year-old boy dies after a tree fall on him while playing with a friend in his backyard. Oh man. You know, man, that's kind of tragic. That's definitely tragic. You know, in your backyard, in your own backyard, of all places for things to happen, it happened in his backyard. You know what I mean? 12-year-olds. He ain't even lived his full life yet. He playing in his backyard and end up, dying. You know what I mean? I feel like, man, wow, that's just so sad. But it goes to saying, to me, I think it probably was a mistake, man. It goes saying, a tree falls on a 12-year-old boy in New Jersey, while he was playing outside in the yard with friends, killing him. Killing him. 7th grade, Lucas was playing with a friend in his backyard in Lawrence Township on Monday afternoon when the tree hit him. Local police said. Police received the 911 call just after noon. Gusty winds caused the tree to topple on top of the 12-year-old. The Lawrence Town Police Department said gusts in the region reached 24 miles an hour on Monday, according to the National Weather Service. When medics arrived at the home, they removed him from underneath the tree and started giving him CPR. One parent who sends their child to Lawrence Middle School, where the boy attended, told local outlet ABC6 she is heartbroken. She said she wants to cry. Parents and all the teachers and everybody that knows him from school was showing a lot of support, man. That's real cool, man. But you just when it's windy outside, these trees are old. The trees are old, man. These trees, they get old. You don't know, one little bitty wind could take them out. They should have been checking the bark on the tree, see how old it is. Because, that 24 miles an hour wind can't take a young tree out. It depends on how old and how young. But a middle-aged tree, maybe about, one that ain't really been around for more than, 20 years. Man, I think that tree, will last. So, but you can tell how old the tree is if you look at the bark of it usually, but that's unfortunate, man. And I just wish that that could have been avoided if they had just paid attention to the age of the tree and kept him away from that tree, because I got a big tree that's surrounding me that is dangerous right now, and I could tell it's on its way out. And you get warnings, and I'm almost sure he got a few warnings. You know what I mean? Just, I don't know, man. It's a sad story. Anyway, this story right here is very interesting. Kamala Harris. Kamala. I always say her name wrong. Kamala. I always say Kamala. So, it's Kamala Harris. Kamala, right? Yeah, Kamala. I don't really feel her too much. She's not my, pick. Let's say that. But she's hooking up with Charlamagne. Then did a interview. Charlamagne and her. Shout out to Charlamagne. I have nothing against him, but me personally, I do not support her. And those that do, much respect. I have nothing against you. It's just she's saying what she's gonna do, and she's in the White House and could have been did it. How you gonna say what you're gonna do? You know what I mean? I do it, make it happen. You're in there to do it. You're there. You're right there. You're right next to the man. You got more closeness than him than his wife. the president, and you could not make the things happen that you're saying you're gonna do, you're lying. She's lying. Come on, man. And anybody who fall for it, that's on you. Everybody got their pick and who they want. And, you know, Trump ain't the greatest. Kamala ain't the greatest. Biden ain't the greatest. We don't have much to play with. You know what I mean? But everybody, all of them should not be talking about just what they gonna do. They should be talking about what they gonna do, like, you know, together. You know what I mean? So Trump say he gonna do this. She say she gonna do this. No, they should do it all. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So you guys out there voting, much respect, but honestly, they should do it all. It shouldn't be he gonna do this. If he don't get in, then that don't happen. Bullshit. That should happen if he don't make president. If she don't make president, what she say she gonna do should happen. Period. It's they playing games, you know, and then you got the war over here. We all know who started that one. You know, everybody know what's up. Biden gave a certain billion amount of dollars to free some people, and you got poor people over here could use that money. But you free 5 people with billions of dollars. 5 people, we don't even know who they are. They never even told us. I don't even know if they did tell us who the 5 people were that they gave the billion to. But what do you expect the country gonna do? You give them $5 billion. They're gonna go kidnap more people to get more money, and that's what he did. I don't care what nobody say. They could sugarcoat it, put it in the news any kind of way they want. We are in 2024. We're going into a new presidency. Okay, it's Trump against Kamala, Kabala. I don't know her name, but I don't support her because she's lying. She lies. She, you know, go look it up. Some of the lies she done told. You know what I mean? I don't even want to get on it because I'm not politics. But anyway, I have nothing against Charlamagne. He's done the show. He do what he do. That's what he do. Much respect to my man. But she's just come. She don't go visit him any other time. Only during this, you know what I mean? They acting, all hey, but hey, where you at? When he needs you. You know what I mean? Is you gonna be there? Kamala? I don't know, but anyway, this show is for entertainment purpose only, guys, so don't take it personal. This is an entertainment show. It's your boy, Scuba Kane. I appreciate everybody supporting me, you know what I mean? Everything on the show, this cigarettes. Fake, all fake, that shit. Fake smoke, everything. Anyway, entertainment purposes only, guys. But listen, if there's any comment you want to leave, feel free to leave it on my YouTube channel. Feel free to leave it on my YouTube. I will get at you because I like I said, I don't see nothing right now. I'm not actually on there watching my site right now, so I don't see nothing right now. But let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you think about that. I don't want to get into too much politics, but yeah, shout out to Charlamagne doing the interview on iHeartRadio with Kamala, and much respect to him. Anyway, suspect in Santa Monica College shooting died after Hawthorne barricade police confirmed. Wow, man. So it's saying that a Santa Monica College employee shot and critically wounded a co-worker Monday. Another shooting. I think, man, every time I do a show, there's always I've got stories of shootings literally in different states, literally back to back. It's like he called him in Chicago and he called him in Detroit and said, hey, I'm going to shoot here, you shoot here. Blah, 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 blah. And it all hit the news and we get the news. And it just seemed like these shooting people is in cahoots with each other because it's weird, man. You know how the stories come in. you know, and I don't think it's like that, but Chicago, like I said, I get a shooting from Chicago, and then at the same time, shooting in Washington. Same time. It's crazy. But anyway, it goes Santa Monica college employee shot and critically wounded a co-worker Monday and then died of a self-inflicted gunshot a day later. When authorities caught up to him in Hawthorne, the official said Tuesday night, authorities identified the deceased suspect as Devon Doral Dean, 39, an SMC employee with past arrests, but not conviction for violent incidents. Wow. The intentional shooting incident happened just before 10 p.m. Monday at the College Center for Media and Design on Stewart Street, according to the school. I got a video. Let's check it out, y'all. This is deep. Check it out.
Were found after a short pursuit took place in the Hawthorne area. A pit maneuver brought the...
And we begin with breaking news at 7 p.m. and new information just released about the man Santa Monica police say shot a fellow employee at Santa Monica College last night. This is a driver's license photo of 39-year-old Devon Doral Dean. Santa Monica police say he was a college employee and they are trying to fully understand the events surrounding last night's shooting. I'm Josh Haskell.
I'm Sophie Flay. Earlier today, Dean and his vehicle were found after a short pursuit took place in the Hawthorne area. A pit maneuver brought the chase to a stop, and that's when a standoff began with Dean's car surrounded by armored vehicles and numerous police cruisers. Police say despite crisis negotiations taking place, Dean shot himself inside the car and died. The investigation is ongoing.
Wow, that is deep, man. And the thing is that was a brother. Usually it's a different race, Chinese or, and usually, like I say, it's a different race. I am shocked that, a brother, but hey, people lose it. That goes to show you, people lose it. It don't matter what race it is. You can't just point out, because they try to say, oh, white people, they shoot, they serial killers. Black people, the gangsters in the hood. No, man, you can't point just one race. Just that people lose their mind. They snap. You don't know when they gonna do it. It just they do it, and maybe something bad happened in their life. Nobody knows. So everybody started pointing fingers, this and that, but nobody really knows why people just lose it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows, but it happens, and just gotta take it as it come. Take it as it come, because honestly, people you can't predict. They're unpredictable. They're very unpredictable. You could be in this place one day walking, and all of a sudden somebody just start popping off. It ain't cool, man. I wish that stuff wouldn't happen, because it's like, innocent people gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, it's not fair. So if you got a problem, seek counseling, because that's the only way you'll know. And somebody be able to talk to you. But to go shoot up a school and shoot up a location and bomb this and that ain't cool. You know what I mean? So I it's sad the dude killed himself. And this happened in Santa Monica. It's sad that he killed himself after going in there and shooting. He worked at the school. On top of that, they probably wasn't paying him enough money. It's no telling, but it shouldn't have happened, man. It shouldn't have happened. Anyway, that's it with the news, man. I'm glad you guys checking it out. If you got any questions, let me know. I got some stories. People send me to my emails. And, I'm not a counselor myself, but I do, answer people emails on the air. If you got something you want to talk about, shoot it to scoopkane at Gmail, and I'll talk about it on the air and give you some advice if it's something, worth, if it ain't too crazy. I get some crazy ones, you know what I mean? But right here it says, guy named George, he said, if a person dies in jail but is then revived, then have they served a life sentence? Wow. That is funny. That is funny. Oh man, I don't know, man. I mean, if you want to say that, that's a fight right there. That's a fight right there, because you get a sentence to death, you die and come back, you get new life. New life. You can get out. That's a fight right there, man. And I believe you will win it. Because if you legally died and your thing said that for life, you get life in prison, till you die. Life is till you die. And then you die and you come back, you died. Man, that's a battle right there. I believe that you could win that. But it says the question has been answered by a few people. It says a Texas, Colorado Supreme Court. If a prisoner dies and is declared deceased, the death certificate is filled out, and the prisoner is, let's see. And the prisoner, because it says it is still undergoing medical. Okay. See, it is filled out and the prisoner is sent on his way. However, if a prisoner dies and is brought back to life, he is to finish his sentence because he is still undergoing the medical treatment during his status as a prisoner. He must either have a death certificate issued. The courts also issue a footnote should the prisoner wake up during the autopsy or during his funeral. He will simply be medically checked and returned to his cell. And the doctor who signed the death certificate will be terminated immediately. Wow. So that answers your question right there. That's what they say. But still, if you look at the logic, he died. He served his time to get out. I don't care if he died when you get in there. He died. That's the way it go. But they want to put them footnotes on it. And win with the footnotes. But footnotes shouldn't go on no law. How do you have footnotes on the law? You know what I mean? So you telling me they got footnotes on our Constitution? Footnotes. Oh man, that's something y'all gotta watch out for, man. I don't see no footnotes on my. Okay, I'm just checking, make sure I ain't got no footnotes from the top dogs. Anyway, why does narcissist return? Why does narcissist return? I don't know. Who is this from? This is from who sent this? James. Why the no, Teresa and James. Okay. I don't know, but I don't know nothing about narcissists. A narcissistic person will return to you because they want something from you. Narcissists lack the empathy to care about you. So they're not coming back to make things cool or whatever. Anyway, I don't know too much about narcissists. I would check with a doctor on that because that's not in my counseling. Anyway, does Walmart know when you steal from self-checkout? Yes, they do. Yes, they do, because I got mistakenly caught and I didn't steal shit. The machine just go off. When you don't, if you don't, they got it set up like it can see the grocery, see this thing is bad, man. The one I was around, and it something didn't get checked, it said, and I was like, hold on. So they got some new stuff out there now for Walmart. But it goes to saying, and who is this? Timmy. Timmy said, I did scan and pay on the app. Okay, as usual, it act weird like I was supposed to pick it up and pointed out to an associate. She looked at my phone and told me it. Okay, she looked at my phone. Where you at? Where's gameplay there? She looked at my phone and told me it was fine. It had worked. So I left with about $70 worth of groceries. A week later, I got on my Walmart app for something, and my whole cart was still sitting there asking if I wanted to pick up or have it delivered. It acted as though I had not gone into the store mode. Click, scan, and go, and then scan items in person. How would I be scanning all my items if I were not in the store? I checked my card and saw I had not been charged. I went to the store and showed them and asked them how to pay at this point. The associate put through the order for pickup and I was charged. Well, I didn't pick it up, so they refund me. I give up. I tried twice. I'll donate extra to charity to make up for it. And I'll keep giving them lots of business so they make their money out of me. Okay. Interesting, bruh. I mean, ma'am or whatever. Ma'am, yeah, ma'am. Interesting. Listen, if you run into that situation, you did the right thing. At first, I thought you was going to say they arrested you, but you didn't get arrested. They actually gave you some money back. Man, that's what's up. You know what I mean? That's what's up. You came out on top. So don't trip. But, if it happened and they arrest you, then it's a different story. But with all this new technology, man, I'm shocked that they didn't catch that right off the back anyway and call you. You know what I mean? So, but you got off smooth, and that's what's up. Okay, so here's another one. Dean said, I was sued without my knowledge by a collection company, and they falsed the price of service. Whatever that is, false. Okay, and then it said, what can I do? Okay, and then Dean goes to saying, okay, let's see, what's up, Dean? Tell me a little more, man. It goes to saying, Dean, my wife was sued. You thought you were sued. He said, I was sued without my knowledge by a collection company, and they falsed the price of service. What can I do? And then it goes, say, my wife was sued 1 year after her death. I said, show me the original debt. Okay, so I'm seeing where this is going. I then said, how can a dead woman incur such debt? I took the death certificate to court. The alleged creditor was arrested by the FBI for mail fraud in the hallway. The scam was to bill recently decreased persons in the hope that the family would settle the alleged debit, whatever that is. But okay, it's look like the FBI took care of it. I guess it's bothering you as to why you sending it to me for my advice. But it looked like it was a bad mistake. You know what I mean? But they should have came to you first. But I've seen that before. I've seen people get that's identity theft type stuff, man. And that happens. That happens because when they start stealing names and stuff, they go after the dead people. They go after their credit. It's easy to go get a dead person name and start the credit all over and come up. You know what I mean? Then to try to use somebody who's actively using their account constantly, it's quicker to get caught. So that's a big scam, man. You got through that. FBI took care of it. You did it, man. Great job. Anyway, here's one by Victor. I canceled an interview a day before a scheduled interview, and the recruiter told me that I cut a meeting short so that I could talk to you. We aren't interested in having you work here. How do I respond? David. Hey, you know what, man? You the best thing you could do is just walk off, let it go, because you didn't you canceled. You know, it's on you. You did that. You know what I mean? You know, it's like you messed up. That's a job. You just gotta let it go. You know, or try to reschedule, or you know, if you really wanted that job, wait a while. You know, they forget about it, couple months, and then reapply. You know, because so many people have already gone, they're gonna forget about you, and you know, and then it ain't like they're gonna keep it on file, you know, and then come back, reapply, and you know, act like you didn't do nothing. That's what I would do. You know, here's one. Martin said, "My parents are spending my inheritance. What can I do about it?" Oh man, that's kind of messed up. Your parents are spending your inheritance. What kind of parents do that? You know, that's cold-blooded. Man, parents these days is just wrong. You know, that's your inheritance. And I feel, man, that you should confront them and tell them that you know that they're spending your inheritance, because they may think you don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? They may think you don't know. And here you are, you trying to survive, struggling, and here you got some inherent, and your parents living here, luxury. Oh, bro, that's kind of sad, but I would confront them. First thing first, don't get mad, confront them, let them know you know, find out exactly how much they spent, try to stop them, go if you have to go and get a lawyer, you know, and don't press charges because that's your parents. You don't want to see your parents behind bars, you know. All you can do is just get a lawyer, have a check, you know, come to you, and just, you know, switch up things, you know. And Ralph says, my landlord is evicting me because I'm 2 years late on rent. How do I tell him I'm not leaving no matter what? 2 years late, bruh. Unfortunately, you should have been gone, bruh. He gave you 2 years. I know some landlords wouldn't give you 2 minutes. And you 2 years late? Come on, man. Ralph, listen, man. You playing the landlord like he's crazy. You know, why don't you want to leave? You had 2 years to find a place, man. Anyway, bruh, just get out that man place, because it's going to get bad for you, Ralph. Get out fast. You know what I mean? Faster than a speeding bullet. Because it's about to get crazy, bruh. Okay? So anyway, what happens? This is Paul. What's up, Paul? Shout out to Paul. Thanks for tuning in. And everybody, don't forget to download Hot Rush Radio onto your cell phone. Hot Rush Radio. You can view it on Roku. I'm on Roku right now. Cut on Roku and check it out. Support your boy, man. But like I say, if you ain't doing nothing, tune in, hang out with me. Facebook, people. I see you. Tune in. Come on now. Hang out with your boy. I ain't doing nothing but chilling, man. You know, it's late night. Oh, man, it's just, I do the late show. That's me. But anyway, Paul, what's up, man? Paul is asking, what happens to the body without a shower for over 2 days? Wow. I don't know that. I'm not a doctor. Some people know that. If y'all know some accurate answers on that, I'm not going to give you no accurate answer. I'm just going to tell you, you're going to stink. If you don't shower for over 2 days, you can start smelling. But it's best to shower every other day if you can. You don't want to shower every day. And every 2 days, I don't know, man. I wouldn't suggest it. Shower every other day or every day. I shower every day, period. It ain't good for your skin sometimes, that water, but it's good to wake up in the morning and jump in that shower. And if I don't shower every day, I'll miss about a day, but I don't go 2 days, you know what I mean? Just can't do it, and I don't think you should do it either. Anyway, why do the police ask, do you know why I pulled you over? Arthur is asking that. Interesting question, Arthur. That's a very interesting question. And I'm going to give you my answer. I don't know either. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why the police ask, do you know why I pulled you over? But I can tell you this. Maybe he didn't know. These cops is crooked, man. These cops crooked. Maybe the cop didn't even know. Think about it. Think about it. So, all I'm saying is, I don't know. The cop didn't know. That's an I don't know answer, man, right there. Raven. What up, Raven? Raven, what's up? What's up, man? Raven is asking why 1-week-old baby has been crying in her crib for 4 hours. Oh, she said, my 1-week-old baby has been crying in her crib for 4 hours. I'm trying to do the cry it out method. But now she's gone from crying to shrinkering. What can I do to force her to quiet down? So, a baby cries when they have something they want. Period. You find out what she wants. Because a lot of young parents, they go crazy. Can't deal with it and hurt the baby. No, you can't do that. Crying is a baby's communication. That's their way of talking. You just gotta remember, you now work for the baby. Period. Your job is to make sure that baby gets what she wants until she get old enough to do it herself. So you gotta figure out exactly, Raven, what the baby wants. By playing with a toy, trying some milk, tapping her on the back, burping the baby, or tapping him on the back, burping the baby. Figure it out. Walk around the house. Maybe the baby has a mental problem and you don't know because she's so young or he's so young, right? And guess what? If that's the point, if that's the problem, guess what? You have to go and take the baby to a doctor. Take the baby to a doctor to find out what's wrong. You see? But the baby's crying. There is something wrong. And that's all I can tell you, Raven. You have to figure out what is wrong. And if you can't figure out that night and the baby cries all night, that's when you take the baby to the doctors. In the morning. Anyway. Okay, y'all. It is that time. Scuba Kane about to get up out of here. I'll do another one real quick. Cindy. What's up, Cindy? What screams I have ADHD? Wow. I'm ADHD, and when someone tells me they think they have ADHD, I always ask them, how long have we been talking, sitting here? Oh man. Okay. So I don't get it. I know that one got me lost. Let me go into it a little bit more, get some more details. To pull people. So it's neurotypical, whatever that is. People have no trouble at all estimating that within a reasonable margin of error, but every ADHDer I know, including myself, struggle to even come up with a number. And that number is often wildly incorrect. ADHD affects different people differently. And that's what I was going to say. It does. ADHD affects people differently. Some ADHD people can't even control it. They end up, unfortunately, maybe shot by a cop, dead. Yeah. A lot of outcomes of ADHD is bad because, they can't control it unless they take the medicine. and keep it under control, then it's under control. But a lot of them don't want to take the medicine, and and there's a lot of politics involved. So like I said, every ADHD person has their own problem. Some ain't as bad as others, but when it's real bad, that's the ones always end up in trouble, because they can't sit down. They're moving, they're jumping, they're running. They can't sit still for 3 minutes. They flipping. Can't sit in the house. Got to run up and down the street. Just bad. It's severe. That's severe ADHD. So anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Hit me up. Don't forget to download the app, Hot Rush Radio app. Don't forget to check out Roku. We have different shows running. Sometimes you may go on and a program ain't running. Come back and check. Keep checking. We have things going on each channel. Shout out to J Lo. Shout out to Green Eyes. Shout out to what up, Booby? Yeah, my boy Booby, man. I was checking out his videos. Y'all check it out. I'll be promoting his videos. And shout out to everybody in the Hot Rush Radio staff. I appreciate y'all supporting me. And till the next show, man, I'm out of here.
It's Scuba Gang, 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 it's Scuba